April 4, 2366. The Neo-Terran Front rebellion has dragged on for nearly a year. The Lost Generation's anti-Vasudin hate and blame, which Akin Bosch whipped into a storm of fury, continues to ravage GTVA space. Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius continue to produce NTF warships, crewed by the eager youth of the Lost Generation, which are hurled into battle against the Alliance across multiple fronts. The rebels are unaware that they are merely puppets in Bosch's grand, mad scheme to save humanity by forging an alliance with the Shivans, but they eagerly kill Terran and Vasudin soldiers and civilians alike, all the same. The Alliance battles the NTF in Alpha Centauri, Deneb, Vega, and Epsilon Pegasi. After an initial series of costly battles around the NTF home systems, the war has largely devolved into a stalemate. Neither side is willing to risk a major offensive, and risk losing everything. Most fighting is limited to probes and raids. The Security Council has repeatedly proposed ceasefires, which the NTF has abused to recover its strength and launch covert attacks. Cyrus Severanti, captain of the 6th Fleet's GTCV Steadfast, is already a stalwart commander and veteran of months of war. The 6th is assigned to the Epsilon Pegasi Theatre, against the NTF's own 6th Fleet, which has recently fallen under the command of the fiery Rear Admiral Koth. Koth has launched a series of probing attacks at the GTVA's scattered holdings in the system. Admiral West, the GTVA 6th Fleet's CO, is worried that Koth is planning a major offensive, and has dispatched ships to reinforce poorly defended Allied holdings.
Admiral, you are most kind. During these months, I have resolved to do my duty as a Corvette captain, but I feel honored that you would consider recommending me for fast-track promotion. You have been a most generous patron, sir. Frankly, I am amazed that Admiral Koth was ever given a theater command. His tactics are unduly aggressive, especially his frequent attacks with his flagship. His fleet and the NTF as a whole are losing the war of attrition. Even if Bosch has the operational genius of a Robert E. Lee, as long as we play Grant and grind the rebels down under our superior numbers and industrial might, our eventual victory is assured. You know me, sir. I simply cannot abide commanders taking foolish gambles. On a lighter note, the Steadfast maintenance has finished. The ETS is working at peak efficiency, and my chief engineer has devised some new power distribution programs. My ship stands ready to fight, Admiral. Yours, Captain Cyrus Severanti.
The GTCV Deimos is an effective multi-role combatant, protected by modern molybdenum armor and mounting weaponry capable of engaging all classes of hostile vessels. The Deimos is equipped with an energy transfer system, allowing you to shift power between the ship's weapons and engines as the situation dictates. The Deimos' main anti-capital weapon systems are its 4 Forge Eagle/beam cannons. 2 are mounted in the nose and 1 on each side of the vessel. These beams have a range of 4 kilometers. You can set your beams to fire manually when you press left control on your console, engage automatically, fire on your current main target, track mode, or fire on a designated secondary target, lock mode. Designate secondary targets by targeting them and then pulling the primary fire trigger. Your HUD will track your current secondary target in the gunnery display. To toggle between manual fire and the 3 automatic modes, press Alt-X on your console. To toggle between the individual automatic modes, press the left and right keys. The Deimos also mounts 10 laser turrets, 6 flak cannons, 4 Adair A-beams, and 2 Piranha missile launchers. These weapons are primarily placed to cover the Deimos' side, ventral, and stern arcs. If you are attacked by enemy bombers from ahead or from the top, maneuver into a more favorable firing arc. Your anti-fighter weapons are all automated. The GTCV Steadfast mounts non-standard upgrades to its ETS, giving it 3 alternate energy transfer modes, to be used according to tactical exigency. Pressing 1 on your console will start overcharging your main beams to fire a single overloaded volley. The plasma cores will require 30 seconds to charge, temporarily taking all your beams and turrets offline. Once charging is complete, your overloaded beams will fire on your target. Press 2 to fire a heavy jamming burst. All enemy ships in the battle space will lose fire control and avionics for 20 seconds. Your capacitors must cycle for 10 seconds afterward. press 3 to channel more plasma to your engines, temporarily mimicking a strikecraft's afterburner. You will have 20 seconds of afterburner power, but your engines will take 15 seconds to recover.
Luzon Station. This is GTCV Steadfast. 6th Fleet Command suspects an NTF attack on Luzon and has deployed us to reinforce your CSP.
Break right!
Blast! Helm, bring us into firing range. Gunnery, prepare to engage the cruisers Nakura and Kiowa. Copy, Luzon. Helm, move to engage the Nakura. Draw the cruiser's fire and protect the transports. Negative. I'll stay at my post until the battle is over, Commander. Till I make myself clear.